Hello and welcome. We are back, episode 4 of our daily race B at Suzuka. Today we are in our best position that we've been at this race, and we have finally settled on a car, our 4th car at this daily race B, and we have settled on the Peugeot RCZ. This car is really fun to drive around this track. So let's get started. We are starting second, and we have a very good chance to take home the win. I get a good run, I make my move, I nail the corner, I'm in first, the train is fading behind me, and at this point, there really is nothing else to watch. I know as a coming, beginning, emerging content creator, I'm not really supposed to tell you that there's nothing to watch, because pretty much this race is going to be boring unless you were the one in first position. But I am not at the point to where I'm doing a bunch of fancy video edits and highlights and all that crazy stuff. Right now, this is just about uploading replays of some of my better finishes, and this was a victory for me. So I know it's not the best content for everyone else to watch, but victories have been few and far between for me, so this one is a little bit more just for my viewing pleasure. I'll provide some commentary, but there really isn't much to say except I'm pretty much going to win this race. So what I will do to kind of keep the viewers that do watch this is I really did enjoy this car. The previous 3 episodes of my daily race at Suzuka with the Lexus, which I may try again because the Lexus is fast, I just have to give it more time. The Scirocco, and I believe the other car, the Audi TT. Those cars were good. They served the purpose. I enjoy getting around the track in them. But this one, this Peugeot, I really seem to enjoy and be very comfortable with. Both in the automatic transmission, the manual transmission, it really didn't matter. It was a fun race to be a part of. Why don't we put some graphics on the board just to have you guys look at something else. There we go. So as you can see, there are some other battles around. Looks like there's a pretty decent battle for third. There's a battle near the back of the pack, but everything is pretty much spaced out in this race. There wasn't really a whole lot going on, so since again I am racing a race of 1, pop quiz time. What is the one thing that I am going to focus on for the remainder of this race? Give up. Being clean and consistent. And if I can increase the gap, try different versions of my racing line, but not to the point to where I risk going off track. As I pull in a 2:13, which was the best of the race at the time. One of the other things I noticed in the daily race B events at Suzuka is the dropout rate is very high. Usually the races start off with 12 to 14 cars, I believe, at least 12 for sure. But the last couple of races, usually by the time the race is about half over, or, you know, 3/4 over, there's only like 8 participants left. And if you look at the graphic on the upper right, the map, you can see that among the top 4, the race is pretty much spread out, and even to a point, the bottom 3 or 4, the bottom 3, all pretty much spread out. So it's a race pretty much, well, it's not really so much of a race as it is a high-speed exhibition parade of car liveries. So, but since we're not looking at other cars, we're only looking at mine, this is pretty much the only livery you're going to be able to see. But the good news is we are finishing up lap 3. We're on our final lap. And I will point out, in this race, this was my fastest race time of all the races I've done so far at Suzuka. So I was definitely most proud of this race and of actually getting that victory. So here we are, final lap. There is a car way off in the distance. There's a second car way off in the distance. Still don't feel too much pressure at this point. Again, it's just a matter of being clean and consistent and getting through for the win. Across the line. Thank you very much for watching. I know this wasn't very scintillating, but there are more exciting videos to come. Please like, follow, subscribe, comment, thumbs up, thumbs down. It's all good. Thank you very much for watching this episode of Daily Race B at Suzuka, and I will catch you the next video.